Look at that lovely boot, just been done yesterday. I don't even want to put anything in because it's going to spoil it. Oh, look at that, just like Wembley Stadium. Good morning everyone, it is a cold and frosty Thursday morning. So today I've got a bit of a journey ahead. We're meeting with some business owners in Scotland. First of all, with my partner, Ross, who I call P. So hopefully you'll get to meet P on this video. And then I'm heading all the way back to Leeds because tomorrow we've got an M&A event with the Harbour Club, which is a business buying community. Really looking forward to that. They're doing like a mini Dealfest where we have speakers on and we talk M&A, talk deal structures, etc, etc. So I'm looking forward to that, and should be home Friday night, ready for another weekend of football for a change. So yeah, I'll check in along the way. Hopefully I don't forget. I have got my microphones. Mrs. L has said I need to use my microphones. They're not on my first video. They're in the side of the car. So I promise one of these videos today, you're going to see me microphones and we're going to get really professional. Right, better go. Catch you later. So I've just arrived in Scotland. I'm going to do my Scottish accent now, and it's not very good, is it? No. So I'm at a little place called Marshall Meadows, just through Berwick. You can see in the background some little caravans, and you'll see the sea, and you'll hear the wind. And I haven't got my microphone on, so I'm going to come out and go get out of the wind. So yeah, coffee meeting, all the way to Berwick for a coffee meeting. So looking forward to that. Ross is inside and I've actually got a little gift for him. I've got a little present which he doesn't know about, so I'm going to get out of the car, hide it under my coat and take it in, and I'll reveal what it is. Nice little country house style place, and there he is in the corner, P,
with a hat.
With a hat. Where did you get that hat?
I got it from you.
So I basically got Ross a little present because we're partners in the healthcare space and we call each other P. It's a bit of a joke, but I thought Ross likes caps, and thought it was a perfect cap for him. But yeah, Ross, so we're here today and we are meeting with some business owners in the healthcare space. We can't say too much, but yeah, we're looking forward to that. As you can see, it is raining. We finished the meeting, had a really good meeting, and now I'm going to head down. I was going to go straight to Leeds, but we're finished in good time. Probably going to go home first and maybe head down to Leeds later on. So, you know, the worst thing is, like, I always get my car washed as well. As you can see, it's really clean inside and out, but it always rains the same day or the day after. So anyway guys, I'll see you in Leeds. So here I am, arrived in Leeds, and yeah, another hotel room. Just very basic, to be honest. This is the Clayton Hotel, Central Leeds, and weirdly, me and Emma came here, and we didn't know, Emma booked it for us, and we didn't know that when we booked it, but it used to be called the Bewley's Hotel. And yeah, when we just got together, we came here. And when I pulled up, I was like, I recognise this place. So yeah, it was the Bewley's. It's now the Clayton Hotel. Like I say, it's just a very basic room, but the reason I'm staying here is because I'm at a conference tomorrow with something called the Harbour Club, which is a business buy-in community. And they are running what they call the Dealfest tomorrow. So it just makes sense, and it's parking underneath in here, and then at the conference all day tomorrow till I think about 6 o'clock. So yeah, I don't know. I've just spoke to somebody who recognised me, and he's part of the Harbour Club. So I don't know whether to go down to the bar and see if there's some people around who I know, or whether just to be a good boy, put the football on, have an early night and be ready for tomorrow. Only time will tell, we'll see. And actually, I will do a room tour because I've just remembered my mum likes me room tours. So here you are, Mum. Here's the Bewley, that's not Bewley Hotel, it's the Clayton Hotel in Leeds. Bathroom, as I say, pretty basic as you can see. Nice big bed. I did request the 8th floor because my theory is the higher you are, the less noisy it is. Don't know whether that is true or just something that I've made up. So there you go, Mum. I know it's not that much, very exciting. Little table over here. And let's see what we can see out the window. What will we see? Looks like apartments. Like I say, we're central Leeds here. Nothing much to see, is there? The curtains again. Right, I'm gonna get unpacked and I'll catch you guys either in the bar or in the morning. Just a quick one, does everybody else put things on the table and can't be bothered to kind of properly unpack? Does everybody do that when they get to the hotel, or is that just me? Because I seem to just find a table and put everything on the table. Probably just me. Morning everyone. Decent night's sleep, not the best, not the worst. Got up about 6:30. I've done me weights, me exercises, and I've just been to Starbucks. I do get breakfast included in this room, but I manage the urge not to have it because normally I'll just have a couple of slices of toast on a morning and a coffee. Then normally I don't have anything till sort of 7 o'clock. But with us being at the conference today, there's lunch included. So I didn't want to have breakfast and I didn't want to have lunch, and then I'll probably have something later when I get in. So yeah, I've done well to skirt around that. So yeah, looking forward to the conference. One thing I will say, weirdly, nearly everybody I walked past this morning were yawning. So whether if you live in Leeds, you either work really, really hard and you look really tired, or you have late nights. But yeah, I just thought it was quite funny, like everyone literally yawning their heads off. But yeah, so anyway, conference starts at 9. It's about 5 to. I'm gonna make a move and catch you all later. So I tried to do a video yesterday, but for some reason I must have clicked the button. So I've got Ross with us. So Ross is my business partner within the healthcare space, and where the video got cut off was a really interesting bit where Ross was telling us all about his background and what he's done, in particular in the mergers and acquisition space. So, Ross, if you wouldn't mind, just giving the audience a bit of a flavour into yourself and what you do.
That's a fairly big, broad question, but I'm a physiotherapist by background. I've been in healthcare for my whole life, 20 odd years. About 7 years ago, I realised that even small companies could grow through acquisition. So that has been the mission I've been on ever since. The deal that we're going to close in in the next few weeks, hopefully, will be my 21st acquisition. So it is possible to do these things and at scale when you've got the skills, I guess.
Yeah, brilliant. And what was the year? When did you start looking at? Because I think, like you have your business, you grow it, you scale it, and you think acquisitions is for people on TV, like the big boys. When did the penny drop that actually you can do this?
2017. That was when I first started learning about this, and I came home from the very first course I ever went on. I said to my wife, "I'm going to buy a business," and she said, "Don't be stupid. That's just for the guys on the telly. Like that's what the people on suits do, and all these sorts of things." But it's possible.
Brilliant. So we're at the event together. We're on lunchtime. We're going to go back in there now because I think it's due to start for the afternoon. But just wanted everyone to meet Ross, who is P, because you've seen his cap. And we'll catch up with you. You'll probably see a lot of me and Ross going forward because we're going to try and document as much as we can of our journey together. So catch you later, guys. Hi everyone, so I am back from my little trip away, and I did say I was going to try and get more sort of business content into these, so I thought it'd be a good idea to link it into what I'm posting on social media. And I do a lot of posting on LinkedIn every day at 8 o'clock, pretty much without fail. I do that just to keep myself accountable, but I've been talking a lot about setting goals, about goal setting, and I think my story is I set my first business up at 29, and I knew that I wanted to sell the company by the time I was 40. So if I'm honest, I picked that number because it's a round number, but it was 11 years ahead, so I knew there was a lot of work that needed to be done, especially because I was at the time sitting in my spare bedroom and didn't have any experience of running a business and never employed staff. So it was going to be a huge task. And I think the only way to do that is to break it down into bite-sized chunks. What you want to try and achieve by year 1, year 2, it might be like, your first £1 million turnover by your second year. You might want to be turning over 10 by your 7th year. And then it's kind of looking at what you need to have in place. What infrastructure do you need to have in your business? What systems, what processes, what people you need around you, staff-wise, management team, how you get yourself out of your business from day to day. So there's a lot involved in that, and I can't cover this. I'd probably be talking for about an hour if I was to cover that, but I kind of just wanted to reiterate that goal setting is such an important part of your business, and if you don't, you just let life kind of carry you along. And I think you need to take control yourself of the direction you're going in, what you do and what you want to achieve. And I think setting goals is a massive part of that, and it's something I still do today, probably even more so. I'm still setting those big goals. So I've got my next big one is by the time I'm 50, I'm 44 now, by the way. By the time I'm 50, I want to have exit another 2 to 3 groups in the healthcare space, in the commercial clean FM space, and possibly one other that I'm looking at. But I've also got me quarterly goals for each of those, you know, how many acquisitions have we got to do, and break that down further. How many business owners do we need to be having conversations with? How many deals do we have to get to heads of terms? So I'm still very much on that path, and I think you need to be really, and it's an exciting time because especially when you've hit some goals yourself, and you can see that you can actually get there, and it doesn't matter how big or small the goals are. You start believing in yourself, and then you start like being excited and looking forward to getting where you want to be. So yeah, just a little bit on goal setting. I know I haven't gone into much detail. If you want to check me LinkedIn page, I put a lot of detail. I post every day. Recently, I just put a 6-step process for setting your goals, and I know that people find that useful because I get a lot of direct messages, so saying thanks for your post, keep them coming, that sort of thing. So yeah, I just want to include a little bit of sort of business chat in amongst my vlogs, and keep that sort of good mix between you know, being out and about in a day in my life, getting out there for a business perspective, what I do in my family life. I enjoy sort of putting all that together. I'll keep doing that, and I'll catch you on the next one.